for many people in the United Kingdom who don't know the history of this country, it's easy to deny. Why should I pay for slaves? I never owned any slaves. Delhi has a chronology of events from 1452 to 1833. 1452 was the papal bull by King Nicholas V, issued to King Alfonso II of Portugal. And it ends with 1833, the abolition of slavery by the British government, in which they use 40% of their GDP to compensate slaveholders from the Caribbean.
Yeah.
And taxpayers, including yourself and myself, paid
until
2015. So if you paid any tax in this country
up to 2015, you were still paid.
You still paid for people who held slaves, enslaved African people. So people need to know this history. So how do we tackle this monumental ignorance? It's not possible for an individual to do that, but we do each one teach one.
Yeah.
And then we continue to build from the ground up and then share the knowledge and encourage people to share their knowledge and their wisdom and to hold somebody else's hand and share that knowledge. And we keep building until everybody knows what they need to know.
Facts.
And then from that, we can then start to ask and address real other pressing issues that are facing everybody, namely the climate, the environment, the pollution. Yeah. These are real issues that, you know, the racism detracts us. It wastes our time when we have real pressing issues that are not going to wait for us to solve these issues of, well, you're black and you're white. Mother Earth doesn't care about that. Climate change doesn't care about that.
Speaking of racism, I would like to end on this note. I'll take a quote from Toni Morrison, and she wrote, "The function and the very serious function of racism is distraction. It keeps you from doing your work. It keeps you explaining over and over and over again your reasons for being."
Exactly.